Hi, I'm Joseph Pillsbury. I'm the author of Actual Factual Magic, the simplified guide to Walt Disney World. Today we are going to talk about the Planet Batuu, and specifically Black Spire Outpost, and more specifically, the Walt Disney World Resort version of it. But before we do that, please like, subscribe, and set an alert bell so you know whenever we add videos here. I'll wait. You did it, right? Okay, once again, it's important to know this is in no way a criticism of Disney's amazing team of Imagineers. I do these videos as a way to do just a little daydreaming about what some attractions could be if they weren't restricted by space, budget, politics, and all the other things that restrain Disney's finest dreamers from realizing the best versions of their visions. I do this out of respect for Walt Disney himself, who declared these parks would never be finished. They would always be growing and improving. Walt himself referred to this as plussing things. Today we are going to fly over to Hollywood Studios. I'm going to make some suggestions for Disney's newest land, Black Spire Outpost, what was planned to be a completely immersive Star Wars experience. This land is remarkable. I've seen grown adults break down and cry at the sight of the Millennium Falcon. I know my breath was taken away when I was there. As good as Black Spire is, I think we all wanted just a little more atmosphere. Perhaps when some of the pandemic restrictions subside, maybe we'll get some more things we all want. More active droids in the street, more bizarre alien creatures roaming about, more clashes in the street between New Order and rebels randomly breaking out in the streets. We just want a few more things to make Black Spire feel just a little more immersive. It's very close, but it could be a little better. Maybe we'll get a little more of that when the Halcyon Star Cruiser hotel experience starts operating, and excursions from that very expensive space cruise spend time touring Batuu. What I am going to propose was probably on the drawing board for Galaxy's Edge. The evidence of this is there for anyone to see. All you have to do is ride Disney's first Star Wars attraction, Star Tours. The way I would have plussed Galaxy's Edge would have been to use Star Tours as the primary entrance to the land. Imagine that the primary way to reach Batuu was not taking the long path through Toy Story Land or going through the impressive but earthly archway just beyond Muppet Vision 3D. Imagine if you had to get in a Star Tours Star Speeder and be flown through a Star Wars adventure before your ship arrived at the starport at Black Spire. It's already there. Everything they need to make this a reality, except for a themed corridor, already exists. Disney has been ending most of the Star Tours rides with a landing sequence in Black Spire. This makes me think this was part of the plan well into the development of Galaxy's Edge. They would have to be clever about how they did it, but they could create an enclosed ramp that resembles an airline terminal corridor that weaves its way through the current small collection of shops and restaurants that sit between the current location of Star Tours and the current border of Black Spire Outpost. That means guests could ride Star Tours and walk a short distance to what could be kind of a Star Wars themed airport terminal, maybe a collection of shops and snack stands that we all experience when we're in an airport, but all Star Wars themes, and be deposited eventually right in the edge of Black Spire Outpost. Perhaps some revisions of the entrance and exit of the Star Tours ride building could also allow guests to fly a Star Speeder back to Earth and the spaceport in Hollywood Studios at the end of their visit in Batuu. It's all there. Just a little reworking of the relatively small area between Star Wars and Black Spire. And I know, it's a galaxy a long time ago and far, far away, so making a hard bridge between Earth today and Star Wars back then has a theme problem. But the idea of transporting guests to that world in a vehicle is a sound one. It uses the same psychology Walt insisted on when he set the Magic Kingdom so far far away from the parking lots because he knew there was a magical benefit to making guests leave their cars and their reality behind and take even a small journey to set up the fantasy world he had waiting for them at the other side of the Seven Seas Lagoon. That's what I'm suggesting here. Give guests a magical ride into the Star Wars universe. Make Star Tours the preferred way to get to Batuu and begin the Galaxy's Edge experience. I hope one day the Imagineers bridge this gap and make this happen. I feel like it's such a nominal adjustment to make for an even more enhanced Star Wars experience, especially for those of us who might not be able to afford passage on the Halcyon space cruiser. This is Joseph Pillsbury, an Imagineer wannabe, and the author of Actual Factual Magic, The Simplified Guide to Walt Disney World. Get your copy today. Get the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World version so you have the latest and greatest. And remember, like us, subscribe to us, comment below on what you'd like to see in the Galaxy's Edge in the coming years.